Dear students, in this lecture we will discuss about the basic points of oscillator. This lecture covers the introduction to oscillators, the essential components of oscillator, different criteria for the classification of oscillators, and Bragg-Hussain criteria. Now the question is, what is oscillator? As the name shows, oscillator is an electronic device which produces oscillations. So it generates alternating voltage or current over a wide frequency range from a few cycles per hour to millions of cycles per second. The frequency of oscillation is determined by the circuit component of oscillators. So it is an essential part in electrical and electronic instruments and generates alternating voltages or currents of known frequency and amplitude. Now, what is the difference between oscillator and amplifier? As shown in the figure, an amplifier also gives us the increased oscillations given to the input. It amplifies it and gives the larger output. But as shown in the figure, we see that in amplifier we need a signal input for the amplification. But in oscillator we do not need any input. We get an output without any input. This is the basic difference between an oscillator and amplifier. So in oscillator, the frequency, waveform, magnitude of the AC power generated is controlled by the circuit itself and does not require any input signal, either to start or to maintain oscillation. As soon as we start the device, it starts to produce the oscillation, and these oscillations are maintained for the time till we require. However, it is important to mention here that it is not creating any energy but only acts as an energy converter, and that converts DC power from DC source used in the electronic circuit to the AC power of required frequency. Of course, depending upon the circuit components. It keeps generating an AC signal as long as the DC power source is connected. While in the case of the amplifier, we need a input signal and these signals get amplified. The other difference is that, as we discussed in our lecture in feedback amplifier, in general, in amplifier circuits, we use the negative feedback, while in oscillator circuits, we use the positive feedback. So the essential component in any of the oscillator are three basically. Three components are very essential. The first one is oscillatory circuit or frequency determining element. So this oscillatory or tank circuit determines the output of the oscillator. The second circuit is transistor amplifier, and third is positive feedback circuit. These three components are essential. The oscillatory circuit can be an LC tank circuit or the RC network, even the crystals, quartz crystals we use. And this component of the frequency determining element decides the frequency and waveform desired. The second component is transistor amplifier. Transistor amplifier changes the DC power received from the battery into AC power and supplies it to tank circuit to meet the losses of oscillation produced in tank circuit. Generally, the oscillations produced by the tank circuit are not constant. Their oscillations are damped. Its amplitude continuously decreasing. So the transistor amplifier gives transistor amplifier is used to meet the loss of oscillation produced in tank circuit. The third circuit is feedback circuit. Generally, we use a positive feedback circuit. It supplies a part of the output power to the frequency determining element in correct phase to add the oscillation. Means it should ensure the positive feedback. Now, there are many kind of oscillators having different names and they are used to perform similar actions. The action is to produce continuous undamped oscillations. Depending on the energy supplying method to the tank circuit or frequency determining network or the shape of the waveform, they can be broadly classified as the first one is depending on the output waveform shape, we can classify into two parts sinusoidal oscillator and non-sinusoidal or relaxation oscillator. Now, depending upon the method of producing oscillations, they can again be divided into two parts feedback oscillators and negative resistance oscillators. And the third classification is depending upon the frequency of produced oscillators. They can either be audio frequency or AF oscillators, radio frequency or RF oscillators, or ultra high frequency or UHF oscillators, also known as microwave oscillators. So let us discuss the first case of the classification, that is depending upon the output waveform shape. So as I told you that it can be either of the sinusoidal oscillator or the relaxation oscillator. In this slide we will discuss the sinusoidal oscillators. As the name implies, sinusoidal oscillator means the output of the oscillators produce sine waveform. They can again be classified into two parts depending on the feedback network. If we use the LC tank circuit, this is called LC oscillators. And if we use resistance and capacitance as feedback oscillatory or tank circuit, this is called RC oscillators. Now again, the SC oscillators can be of many types like tuned base, tuned emitter and tuned collector oscillator. Depending on the tank circuit used in base, emitter or collector, they can be classified as tuned base collector, tuned tuned base oscillator, tuned emitter oscillator and tuned collector oscillator. Other popular oscillators are Hartley oscillators, Colpit oscillators, Claps oscillators and crystal oscillator. In crystal oscillator, we generally use the piezoelectric effect to produce oscillations. RC oscillators are also very widely used oscillators and mainly of two types. The first one is Wien bridge oscillator and the second one is phase shift oscillator. Another type of oscillator depending upon the output waveform shape is non-sinusoidal or relaxation oscillator. As the name implies, here the output of the oscillator is non-sinusoidal. It may be either rectangular, triangular, square, sawtooth, any type of waveform except the sine waveform. So there are many kind of relaxation oscillators. I just mentioned few of them. They can be classified as multivibrator is very important electronic circuits we use, and there are three kind of the multivibrators. That is astable multivibrator, monostable multivibrator, and bistable multivibrator. This generally used to produce the rectangular waveform, and depending on the number of steady states, it can be classified into three parts. If there is no steady state, only quasi-stable states are there, it is called a stable multivibrator. If it has one stable state, it is called monostable multivibrator. And if it has two stable states, it is called bistable multivibrator. Blocking oscillators is another kind of oscillator which generally generates the pulses. The output is in the terms of pulses. UJT can also be used as a relaxation oscillator which produce the sawtooth or triangular waves. So after classifying the oscillators on the output waveform shape, another classification can be upon the method of producing oscillations. And depending upon the method of producing oscillations, it can be classified into two types. One is called feedback oscillators, where we generally use the positive feedback to produce oscillations. And other kind of oscillations which uses the negative resistance produced by the devices. Now, as we know that resistance generally absorbs the power from the circuits, but if it has the negative resistance, it means it gives power to the circuit. So here the phenomena is that the damped oscillations produced by the tank circuit will be provided energy by the negative resistance characteristic of that particular device. For example, tunnel diode, tetrode, and any other device that have the negative resistance region in its characteristics can be used as the negative resistance oscillators. Now the third category is depending upon the frequency of produced oscillators. Whether we need the audio frequency oscillator or the radio frequency oscillator or very high frequency oscillator, they can be classified into audio frequency or AF oscillators, which generally produce the oscillations in the audible range, generally from the 15 Hz to 20 kHz. Radio frequency or the RF oscillators, that is of the frequency of 10 kHz to 30 MHz. And ultra high frequency or UHF oscillators that are capable of producing the oscillations above frequency 30 MHz. They are also known as microwave oscillators. For example, reflex klystron and magnetron. Now this is a very important criteria for the producing oscillations, that is known as Bragg-Hassan criteria for oscillation. It gives us the condition for sustained oscillations used in case of positive feedback. This is a very familiar diagram for the feedback amplifier circuit. Here we assume that the feedback given by the feedback circuit to the input is positive one. So let us consider a positive feedback network. It consists of feedback amplifier whose voltage gain without feedback is A, and a feedback network with feedback fraction beta. Let V in is its input voltage and VO be the output voltage with feedback. So this, as we already proved in our last lecture on the negative feedback or feedback amplifier, the equation of gain of the feedback amplifier with positive feedback is given by AF equal to A upon 1 minus A beta, where AF is the gain with feedback. Now, if in this equation we choose the feedback circuit component such that beta A becomes 1 or beta becomes 1 upon A, then under the condition the voltage gain after feedback comes out A upon 1 minus beta A is 1, so 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. So A upon 0 equal to infinite. It means that there is an output without input. When the gain comes after feedback comes infinite, we are not claiming that the output is infinite. Even with the finite input, even with the finite output, if the input is 0, the gain with feedback comes out infinite. So, in that case, the amplifier becomes an oscillator when we are getting an output without any input. Therefore, the condition for the maintenance of oscillation is beta A equal to 1 or beta equal to 1 upon A. This equation is known as Bragg-Husson criteria for sustained oscillations. Very important as far as oscillations conditions is desired. Thank you.